I'm Daniela Tiroff,
I'm Matt Butler.
I'm Grant Burrish.
and we're here with the City of Ames at Danfoss to talk about their sustainability practices. Let's check it out.
My name is Vincent Holmes. I'm the Senior SEH, that's Safety, Environment, and Health Manager here at our Danfoss site. At Ames, I've been with Danfoss for coming up on 20 years, all serving this Ames location.
I'm Colten Fales. I'm a SEH engineer here at Danfoss, kind of helping put the actions behind his vision and what we want to accomplish here at Danfoss.
So our first question will be if you could just give us a little bit of background about Danfoss and what you guys do here.
Our Ames location, we've been operating here since 1970. It is our North American headquarters for our Danfoss Power Solutions segment. Within the Power Solutions segment, we focus on providing our customers hydraulic systems from anywhere from the joystick down to the hoses and fittings, hydraulic pumps and motors. Here at the Ames location specifically, we do focus on that production of the hydraulic pumps and motors, serving our off-highway market, mostly construction and ag.
We know sustainability is a big part of what you do here, but what steps have you taken to reduce your environmental footprint?
Globally, we have kind of three different categories that we're trying to reduce the amount of carbon emissions that we have. Effective supply chain management, localization of different products, that way we're not shipping things from Germany because that's the only place that we're making them, and just kind of helping diversify that and make it help make those carbon emissions more effective. Here in North America, and we've actually invested heavily into some solar arrays and solar farms to help offset the amount of power that we're consuming as a company across North America, and just kind of working for those different kind of power mitigation strategies.
And one of our segments is called Climate Solutions. It focuses on cutting edge technologies around building HVAC systems, creating that environment, and all of that is focused on making it more environmentally friendly, efficient. And so we're able to take those technologies that we're now providing to our customers and implement those into our buildings as well to make them more green. More locally, for the 13th Street facility, one of our big focuses is obviously not producing a lot of waste to landfill. So we've been very fortunate, obviously, with the City of Ames having a lot of that waste that is turned into energy with the reclamation center, and so we typically see around 93% of our waste not going to landfill with other recycling programs and like metal scrap and things like that we have processed. Additionally, we recycle cardboard here as well, but some of our newer activities that we're doing, our ADC track out back, so if you haven't seen it, we have a big track, and that's where we do a lot of our prototype, I would say, design, application, engineering, and we can bring our customers here and showcase that to them. We're currently in the process of installing meters into all of our internal substations as well, so that way we can monitor our energy consumption into different departments and functions to understand where we can focus our efforts on reducing our energy consumption. Last year, we finished out transitioning all of our lighting in our operations facilities to LED lighting. For the most part, a lot of our conference rooms have been transitioned over as well, just like this room here. In conjunction with LED transition, we've put in occupancy sensors as well, so if the room's not utilized, we don't expect just people to remember to turn lights off. We've also done that with our restrooms, and also in the restrooms, we now have basically flush monitors as well, making sure that we're reducing the consumption of water for our restrooms there, and we also have sensors on all of our faucets as well to minimize water usage. Something else that Colten had noted was that our forklift fleet has also been turned to electric forklifts. So they used to be powered by propane. Again, we've gone entirely electric there as well to mitigate, I would say, the emissions from those propane forklifts.
Mm-hmm.
On the recycling side, I will just add that we were fortunate enough to be recognized with the Iowa Recycling Association last year as the 2024 Business of the Year, which I think that was a proud moment for all of our Ames campus to represent for the state of Iowa.
So what are some of Danfoss's future sustainability goals or projects that you guys are excited about in the Ames area?
I would say our biggest thing that we've got budgeted for this year that'll be coming in this summer is an oil reclamation process. So typically right now we collect as much of that oil as possible. It goes into a holding tank that gets picked up, sent out. They'll filter it, re-additize it, and then sell it to the aftermarket because we're not necessarily breaking down that oil to the point where it's not reusable. So what we would like to do is reclaim some of that oil in-house, filter it, re-additize if we need to, and then put that back in with any new oil that we're buying.
The other thing that we're working on is piloting and getting started is a return to prairie program here. So I got a few patches of like largely dead grass, and it's kind of a be patient with us. We're working through it because it takes about 2 years for us to turn over the grass, get everything out of the soil so that we can go back and plant it to kind of those native species. This is going to be good for pollinators and just kind of give those a fresh start.
What advice would you give to other businesses, large or small, who are looking to incorporate sustainability into their practices?
For any business that maybe they already have some practices going, but if they're looking, what's next for us, what we have found is obviously you have to plan accordingly. So planning stuff in digestible chunks, taking on small things initially is great. If it's obviously bigger initiatives, planning ahead, making milestones for yourself that gives you some points of achievement along the way, but then also. I would say on the front end, getting into sustainability initiatives or activities, doing things that maybe help reduce your consumption and costs. What that's going to do is obviously, if you're more cost effective, it's going to free up your ability to invest in other sustainable activities in the future.
What are some of the biggest benefits or advantages that you've seen in running a sustainable business here at Danfoss?
I mentioned when I was introducing myself, I've been with Danfoss for almost 20 years, all at this Ames location, and watching how far we've come as far as growth and development in sustainability, focusing on environmental needs, and basically taking a corporate responsibility and being an environmental steward has been an exciting adventure to watch. It kind of gives you pride in the community, pride to be a part of Danfoss.
Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. It was really great getting to learn about Danfoss and all of your sustainability efforts. You're a really great asset to us here in the city, and we really appreciate all the work that you're putting in.
Proud to be here in Ames.
Yeah,
Happy to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're looking for any more information about sustainability in Ames, you can visit www.cityofames.org/smartenergy. Wow, guys, what a great tour of Danfoss. We learned so much about their different sustainability practices. Until next time,